Episode number 337. Athos allowed the cardinal to finish his sentence completely, and bowed in sign of assent. Then he resumed in his turn. Discipline, Monseigneur, has, I hope, in no way been forgotten by us. We are not on duty, and we believed that not being on duty we were at liberty to dispose of our time as we pleased. If we are so fortunate as to have some particular duty to perform for your eminence, we are ready to obey you. Your eminence may perceive, continued Athos, knitting his brow, for this sort of investigation began to annoy him, that we have not come out without our arms. And he showed the cardinal, with his finger, the 4 muskets piled near the drum, on which was a cards and dice. Your eminence may believe, added D'Artagnan, that we would have come to meet you, if we could have supposed it was Monseigneur coming toward us with so few attendants. The cardinal bit his moustache, and even his lips a little. Do you know what you look like, altogether, as you are armed and guarded by your lackeys? Said the cardinal. You look like 4 conspirators. Oh, as to that, Monseigneur, it is true, said Athos. We do conspire, as your eminence might have seen the other morning. Only we conspire against the Rothschilds. Ah, you gentlemen of policy, replied the cardinal, knitting his brow in his turn. The secret of many unknown things might perhaps be found in your brains, if we could read them as you read that letter, which you concealed as soon as you saw me coming. The colour mounted to the face of Athos, and he made a step toward his eminence. One might think you really suspected us, Monseigneur, and we were undergoing a real interrogatory. If it be so, we trust your eminence will deign to explain yourself, and we should then at least be acquainted with our real position. And, if it were an interrogatory, replied the cardinal, others besides you have undergone such, Monsieur Athos, and have replied that too. Thus I have told your eminence that you had but to question us, and we are ready to reply. What was that letter you were about to read, Monsieur Aramis, and which you so promptly concealed? A woman's letter, Monseigneur. Ah, yes, I see, said the cardinal. We must be discreet with this sort of letters, but nevertheless, we may show them to a confessor, and you know I have taken orders. Monseigneur, said Athos, with a calmness the more terrible, because he risked his head in making this reply. The letter is a woman's letter, but it is neither signed Marion Delorme, nor Madame d'Aiguillon. The cardinal became as pale as death. Lightning darted from his eyes. He turned round as if to give an order to Cahusac and Houdinier. Athos saw the movement. He made a step towards the muskets, upon which the other 3 friends had fixed their eyes, like men ill-disposed to allow themselves to be taken. The cardinalists were 3, the musketeers, lackeys included, were 7. He judged that the match would be so much the less equal, if Athos and his companions were really plotting, and by one of those rapid turns, which he always had at command, all his anger faded away into a smile.